everyone, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we're going to take a look at what I have in this gorgeous box from Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. For that though, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Check out my video. If you are new, I hope you will enjoy it. Check out that playlist and consider becoming a part of the family here on this channel and hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload my videos. And if you enjoy the video, if you guys could all please give it a thumbs up, that just helps out my channel. And for all my returning friends and family, I love you. Thank you again for always coming by to support me. You guys mean the world to me. All right, always excited to get Painting Fairy in the mail, always. I think a lot of us at this point has gotten things now from Painting Fairy, and I'm pretty sure we all pretty much feel that way. All Painting Fairy's information will be in the description box down below, as well as the discount code, which I believe is just Callie Jenny, which you can use to get 5% off all your purchases. All right, so just to go over really quick a little bit on Painting Fairy Cross Stitch's website. This is what it looks like. I'll try to keep the glare off as much as possible because, again, it is, let's see, as I'm filming this, it is Friday, October 3rd, and it is 4:45 in the morning as usual. But this is what the Painting Fairy Cross Stitch website looks like. So as you can see up here, it says free shipping on all orders over $49. And if you've been with me a bit, you know that that means anytime I do an order, I'm going to try to make sure it's at least $49. That way I get free shipping. So I'm getting items instead of just paying for something to get here. But then you can look by home. You can go to cross stitch kits, embroidery threads, all fabrics and stitchables, tools, and you can hit more links. They got patterns, customs, information about them. You can check your order and all that. You can also scroll through this way, and they do have, of course, the best frames out there on the market right now are the Painting Fairy aluminum frames, and of course they do have all those in here along with their stands and everything. And we just kind of have to, why did my link not go there? Oh, because it's showing all the tools. I just have to get to it. So there's pages and pages of tools. So you can just go through all that. Go back to home. You scroll through cross stitch kits there. You can go by collection lists. So you got some of the frames here. They got their stands. And then this right here. This right here. In fact, I'm going to try to put this on hold so I can show you if I have it handy. They had actually sent me a while back, and I did not notice it at the time, but they had sent me the floss. One was the Fairy Thread brand floss, and one was the DMC in the exact same color, so you can compare the two, because the DMC floss is 65 cents, the Fairy Thread is 30 cents. So 1 minute, let me see if I can if I left that handy. Okay, yeah, I think I have it here. So anyways, so as far as the website goes, you can see there's a whole lot for you to check out. They have a whole lot of items. And I would also encourage you to check out their videos that they have on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, because they show you a lot of the kits that they sell completely stitched front and back. It's just amazing, and they have a wonderful story over there. Okay, so they had sent me this, and I had thought, you know, it was just their brand again. But I love how they did this, because this one is actually the DMC, and this one is the Fairy brand. Now, let me mix these up. Make sure you can't see what the names are, and see if you can tell the difference. Well, you can kind of still see the one, but look at look at that. They look exactly the same. And I know they source the materials for the Fairy brand floss same place that the DMC does. Look at that. You can't even tell a difference. It is the same colors. Need to get it to where you can actually see the numbers here. Both of them are 166. Look at that. Really close up. Now, would you rather pay 65 cents or 30 cents? That's a no-brainer for me, and I do actually have a whole set of the fairy floss coming, which is, I think, 482 colors, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that because I had missed it in a previous video and didn't even realize that they had done that. I love that Painting Fairy Cross Stitch did that. Thank you so much, Painting Fairy, for sending these to me so I could show everybody just how excellent quality your floss is. I've been trying to tell everyone, but that is the best way to do it. Just the comparison side by side. I mean, seriously. It's a no-brainer. All right, so sorry for that side tangent. Now let us get back to what's in this box. I'm probably going to have to split this up into 2 videos, but it's very heavy. Let me get this out of here. All right, 1 second while I pull it all out. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, as always, you can see we got our little tool bag right there on top. So we'll start with that. And again, with the Fairy brand, in case you are new, Painting Fairy, when you put an order in from them, you do not just get their little needles or whatever in each individual kit. They put it in these really nice drawstring like burlap bags with everything you need for all of your purchases, whatever you got. So we'll just open this up, and just to point out, you are seeing just a plain white background today. I'm still waiting on my new table covers to arrive. I'm guessing they're going to probably arrive next week sometime. So by the time you see this, it will be next week, and I may have received them. All right, so as always, we do get our package of needles. There's 20 of them in here. And again, in size 28, which I love. I love 26 and 28. We got our little parking spools, which are great to have. Can't have too many of them, in my opinion. And then we got our little finger protectors. And we got our scissors. Now, these are the same scissors that I've gotten in the other kits. They are good quality scissors. It does have a protector on the end, which I do recommend keeping on there because the ends are very sharp. So that is definitely everything you could possibly need for your stitch, and more than you'd get in a lot of other kits. A lot of kits just come with like 2 needles. That's it. 2 needles, that's all you get. So this is excellent. All right, let me put this all back away. All right, and then we'll just, like that. I literally have these bags everywhere, all over my house. All right, and then let us pull this out. This is all bent up. This is their little brochure. Just tells you about their processes, their color dyes, in their factory and how they do it, and their product inspection standards, which I love that. So if it doesn't meet their standards, it does not go out. Same thing with their kits, their fabrics. If the printing is anything less than perfect, those fabrics get washed and hand dyed or dyed. I don't know if it's hand dyed, but they get dyed. So you can purchase the dyed fabric at an extremely cheap price. I think it ranges from like 99 cents to $1.99 depending on size. Just can't beat it. I mean, seriously. All right, then we have, the Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. They have 482 colors of Egyptian cotton thread. Those colors are a match for DMC colors. And I just showed you. They look exactly the same for less than half the price. So I do have the full 482 set. I think it's like $144, which seems like a lot of money, but not when you're talking about a full set of floss. So very excited about that. And then of course it has your care instructions and everything on back. And I think it does also, it has an explanation of the different stitches. I actually love having that. So I probably have several of them, but I do definitely want to make sure I keep one on hand just because of that. All right, then they gifted me with another skein of floss here. I love getting floss. I cannot have too much of it because I do also do counted cross stitches. So it's always wonderful to get floss. This one is in 7.98. And again, it is the Painting Fairy brand. And look at it. It looks just like a skein of DNC floss. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Seriously. Look at that. Quality is excellent. Excellent quality. All right. Thank you again, Painting Fairy, for sending that. I appreciate you guys so much over there. All right. I'm going to move that out of the way. And let's see. Let's see what I want to take a look at in this video. I think. Hold on one second. Yeah, we are going to split this up into a couple of videos because I got two here to show you as it is, and then there's I got it as a two-part set really for the other one, which I'll try to film right after this. But anyway, we're going to start with this. So it looks like Painting Fairy Cross Stitch has gifted me with this cute little kitty cat. Looks like a Christmas tree of cats, and it does say Christmas stacked cat. Let me take it out of the envelope so we can get the glare off of it. I love these envelopes, by the way. They're very well made envelopes, very solid, and great to keep your projects in. So I love that. Okay, and then let us take a look at the picture. Look at that. Isn't that cute? What could be more perfect than the person who loves kitty cats? In fact, I'm surprised she hasn't bombed our video. She was sitting up here when I came to get started, and I moved her, and she shockingly hasn't come back. So she's actually on the chair behind me. But look at how cute that is. That is so adorable. Then we have, it looks like it is, well, I was going to say 8 colors, but it's not, because we have repeats right here for the 310, because shockingly, for such a small little snack size little project, it has full cross stitches, half cross stitches, quarter cross stitches. It has a French knot and 2 colors in back stitch. That's crazy. Look at that. And then just to show you the wonderful printing of the chart, and you could change these colors up if you wanted to, make them any color you want. Maybe you have a different colored cat. You'd like to change up how the cats look. You absolutely could do that. Very cute, though. Thank you so much, Painting Fairy. You guys rock over there, seriously. All right. And then we have this adorable little snack size kit. Plenty of space all around it, as always. They did send this to me in 14 count, which is really my favorite. So thank you again, Painting Fairy. And then we have, it's 71 by 90 stitches. Let's just take a look at how good that looks. Look at that. Look at the printing. That's how their printing always is, though. It is excellent. Just love it. Beautiful. All right. That's going to be an easy stitch. Seriously. That is an easy stitch. All right. And then we have our floss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 7 colors. Okay, because it's not a really colorful picture, but it is adorable. There will be a lot of back stitching, of course, to, as you can tell in here, there'll be a lot of back stitching to outline the cats. But it's not hard, and I mean, it's a small, yeah, it's a small picture. It's not going to be that hard to do it. All right, and of course, even with the small size, it has a cute little pink bow. That's adorable. Now, sometimes with these really small size ones, it does come with the paper floss card instead of the plastic one. Sometimes it comes with the plastic, but a lot of times these little ones come with the little paper card. All right, so that is our first one. Thank you again, Painting Fairy, for sending that to me to show everybody. We'll was a beautiful, cute little gift. You guys must know I love the kitties. All right, let's get that back in there. Take a sip of my coffee. And then we're going to take a look at this one. All right, let me get this out of the bag, all of it out of the bag. Hopefully I'll have time to do this other video. Okay, so this is one of the ones I ordered. Painting Fairy was kind enough to send to me. All right, let's see. Look at, we're a lot of colors. Oh my gosh, that's all right. Set that over here for now. And let's take a look. I'm going to take it out of the envelope. Get that glare off. You can tell this one's bigger. There's more to it. All right, set that over here out of the way. And let's take a look. Look at all those pinks and kind of light purples. Look at that. Oh, isn't that cute? A little girl with her little teddy bear. That is adorable. All those beautiful colors and pinks. And if you love pink, this is definitely for you. And it's called Sweet Sleeping Girl Final Edition. So I don't know if there's other versions, maybe. That is cute. Oh my gosh, I just love all those colors. And look at all the details in there. All those flowers. I don't know. This might got a little bow down here. So cute. I think there's like even a little bow behind. I don't know if that's part of her dress or what. It's too cute though. I absolutely love it. I love all those colors. Oh my gosh, how can there be that many colors? Let me see. Looks like there are 88 colors. Wow. Are there repeats? No, because it looks like it's all full cross stitch. I don't see any back stitch or specialty stitches of any kind. Wow, 88 colors in that. That is just shocking to me that there could be that many colors in something so pink. Wow, how awesome is that? And then, of course, for the bigger size canvases, Painting Fairy does break down the symbols into blocks of similar symbols. So, like for this one here, you see they have it in 5 different colors, so they put them all together in a block to make it easier for you to tell the difference. I love that they do that. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, wow, what a great idea. I will keep this handy, though. When I put this back in the plastic envelope, I will leave this part out. So I can just use the envelope, flip it around without even taking it out of the package. And then I'll probably have the picture on the other side. But then just to get a peek at their printing, I'll just show you a part of it here. But look at how great the printing is. Always excellent. You could easily do this. Well, I don't know how easy it would be for counting. I mean, it looks pretty easy. You can certainly see all the symbols very clearly. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love that there's no back stitching. You would think there would be because of, looks like a whole lot of detail in there, but I guess they get it all in with all the different colors. That is just excellent. So when I put this back in the envelope, I will probably do it like this. I'll have this on one side and the picture on the other, and then I never even have to take it back out of the envelope. Unless for some reason I'm confused about something on the canvas and I want to do a double check, but I have yet to have to do that with a Painting Fairy cross stitch. All right, so let us go ahead and take a look at our canvas. It is stiff. You can work it, of course, roll it up each way, squeeze it up a bit, loosen it up if you want to. Either way, it will loosen, it will get softer as you work with it. All right, so let us spread this out here. Wow, let me see if I can adjust this up. This one is bigger than I anticipated. What if I turn it this way? Okay, if I turn it this way, you can see it all, but we're looking at it kind of sideways, so just know that. Again, we have plenty of extra siding or border around the picture, so that is awesome. Easy to put in a frame. It is 225 by 301 stitches, and of course it has their fairy cross stitch logo up here. I believe this is cleaning instructions and environmentally safe logo, and they do use safe dyes and everything, so people with skin allergies won't have to worry about it. They use combed cotton for their fabric. That is why it's always so smooth and gorgeous. They have very high standards over at Painting Fairy Cross Stitch, so you know when you order from them that you are getting something really good. All right, let me turn this back around this way. We can almost see all of it. As you can see, we got our legend over here on one side. It will match what is on the paper chart. It always does, but we'll still take another look just to make sure nothing's changed. See if you can even see it here. There. So we got the, yeah, it all matches. So it always does. So I'm never worried about that. Let us take a closer look at the printing. We're going to zoom you in a little at a time and take a look at that. Excellent. Everything is as clear as it can be. I wonder if I can even make it even closer. Look at that. Always excellent. So impressed with this brand. It's like, it's so hard once you get these good brands like Painting Fairy and a few of the others. It is really hard to go back to some of the other ones. And when I say some of the other ones, you know what I mean. All right, let's go ahead and get the floss out of the package. So bear with me just one moment. All right, as always, that comes with the little bow around the floss, which I just love that. And then, of course, our acrylic plastic floss cards, which I love. And again, with the Painting Fairy brand, they do not do it numerical like 1 through 88. They do it by DMC color, which again is my preferred way. Because for one thing, when you're done, whatever's left over, it's easy to store it in whatever storage system you use for your floss, because you already have the DMC numbers easy and handy right there. Sorry if you hear my tablet making noises. Oh my gosh, how can there be 88 colors in this? But there is. All right, let me take this little thing off. As I've said before, I recycle these little ribbons for when I use floss drops for my kits. Usually on smaller kits with less colors, I'll use floss drops, and I'm using those ribbons as rings because I have run out of rings. I can't have enough of them. All right, so let's take a quick look at all of this together. Look at all that pretty joy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, just look at those colors. I would do it just because of the colors. Absolutely adore it. Oh my gosh, I'll do it and save it for a great-grandchild. All right, let's take a look at these a little closer up. Look at all that pretty pink. Wow. This is going to be so fun to stitch with all these beautiful colors. I love color. Look at all those purples. There's a lot of this purple too, a good bit of it. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to so enjoy stitching with these colors. Look at those. I love each and every one. There's not very many. There's some that are a little darker, but not much of it. That's probably just for detail. Look at a whole lot of this color. And this, I hope it's like picking up well. It's almost like a purple pink. Just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. All right. And then our last card. You know what? I didn't even point out. I just realized we got a lot of blends. I didn't even point that out. I was so excited by all these colors in my eyeballs. So 1 through 68 is single colors, but then from 69 to 88 is your blends. And the blends give a really nice detail as well. So in actual colors, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, 15. So there's 60 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 68 actual different colors, but then from 69 through 88, it's blends, which creates another color as well. And again, look at all that pink. Wow, 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 wow. And this beautiful color here. Oh my gosh. This is going to be such a joy to do. Seriously, I'm so excited about it. Look at it one more time all together. It's just beautiful. You hear the cat sneezing? Poor kitty. Kitty got the allergies. All right, so to recap what we got our beautifully printed canvas with all of that excess nice around it. We got all the floss that we need to complete this kit. And remember, once you are done, you're going to wash this. And all that ink's going to disappear. And you're just going to be left with this beautiful white canvas and these gorgeous colors that make up your picture. We got our beautiful little chart here and our envelope to keep it all in. And of course, we had gotten our tool bag. So that is everything for that kit, everybody. Do let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you love it as much as I do? Is it too much pink for you? Either way, they have a lot on their website to choose from. So much. And they're adding every single day, it seems. Just go check it out. The links, again, will be down in that description box. Thank you again, Painting Fairy Cross Stitch, for sending this stuff to me to show all my friends and family to this channel. I love you guys, and I love all of you who stop by to watch my video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button just to help me out, and I hope you will all be very safe, always be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.